Hey, what's up, everyone? Jeff Bosley here with another OCD review. Now, who am I and why am I doing these? I'm a former Army Special Forces Green Beret who is probably has undiagnosed clinical OCD. Now, why is that beneficial to you? Well, because there's tons of reviews for everything I review on the internet, but I get down into the weeds with stitching, little quirks, a lot of what ifs, all the hypotheticals, and all that sort of stuff. And so let's get right into it. Today I'm reviewing the AR500 Armored Republic 500 Testudo Generation 2 plate carrier. Back here. It has my plates in it and it's heavy. All right, so I use level 4 plates. I am 6'6", anywhere between 240 to 260 pounds. So I'm okay with the level 4 11 by 14 plates. So right off the bat, I'm not going to review plates. I'm not going to review all the stuff you can already find. The things I'm going to review are the quirky OCD things that I do or do not like. Now, right off the bat, I took the shoulder pads from my RTS carrier and put them on here because these are a little bit wider, a little bit more fluffy. They both have the same mesh padding stuff inside. It's nice, distributes the weight nice and even. So my OCD reviews right off the bat. Something I love. First, I'm actually going to get this out of the way. AR500, if you Google them, has kind of a bad rep. And I don't know about you. I've used Eagle. I just forgot the other one, London Bridge, and a lot of extremely expensive body or plate carriers. And I actually don't see any deficiencies in this one when compared to those ones. I actually love, as far as an OCD thing, a lot of plate carriers, this strap comes in as sewn in the back. So when you are wearing it, it actually is going to rest at an angle. This one is sewn to the front. So when it's draped over your shoulders, it's going to rest horizontally. So more I don't know, perpendicular to the ground, thus more of this, less of this. That's an OCD thing. Right, wrong, better, worse, indifferent. I don't know. I don't care. But I like that. It took me a minute to get used to it once it was on. But once you drape it over your shoulders and realize having it here versus here, it allows it to hang more neutrally. Whereas coming around the back, you'll actually be pinning it against you, and you're gonna have this weird space once you get it all cinched on. Another OCD quirk that I like about this is old-fashioned cummerbund. I do not like, before somebody dies here, I'm going to get rid of the laptop, get rid of the little product placement sticker. So I like old-fashioned cummerbunds. The thing I do not like about my other plate carrier is I do not like quick release, because even though on the back, same as this one, you will have, I can't pull it out, like here's some elastic, you'll have this elastic that gives it some stretch. And on a quick release, you are limited to the girth of diversity by that stretch. Whereas an old-fashioned plate carrier or old-fashioned cummerbund, it allows you to flip up and adjust the girth on the fly. So if you're wearing a heavy Carhartt or heavy winter coat, you can adjust this a little bit wider, drop it down, and you're wider. You switch out to a t-shirt. You can do this, even overlap it, and drop it down. Obviously, you can only tighten it as much as certain gear on each side of the flap is. In this case, I tightened it way too much. Let's go neutral. So there. So with that being said, on the cummerbund, another thing I love about this one is it has Velcro on all the MOLLE coming across here. So if I didn't have this tourniquet holder here, a lot of them only have Velcro where they predict this flap to come down. So if you tighten it down and you start getting into the MOLLE aspect of the cummerbund, a lot of them only have, they don't have Velcro here. So you'll be deficient as far as a secure surface, almost a whole mag carrier or mag pouch, at least on my setup. Whereas AR500, they have Velcro all the way around. So if you didn't have this or this other mag carrier, mag pouch here, you could tighten this to your heart's content and you will have Velcro here and Velcro coming in and around as far as you want. You can see the Velcro, still all these MOLLE webbing. So that was a game changer for me because a lot of them, my OCD, I want to know I can wear this with a t-shirt and I can wear it with a Carhartt if I have to. So old-fashioned cummerbund, big thing for me. This one has a little map pouch here behind here. The Velcro is significant, which is good. But again, it's bad because the Velcro is significant. It's the same design up here. It's significant. Like you actually have to, since I have 11 by 14s in here, they're a little thicker. So everything's a little bit more taut. So they exist, they're there. You're not going to accidentally open them, I guarantee that. The webbing is traditional webbing. Another one I've reviewed, they actually do laser cut within the cordura, tomato. However, this MOLLE webbing is double stitched. It's sewn really tight and nice. Perfect for my OCD. I love these little thumb tabs if you can't find your lip. I tighten this too tight. So, more OCD stuff that I do like. Actually, this is an OCD deficiency. So on the website, these say they can take an 11 by 14 or a 10 by 12, which is true. I have 11 by 14 level 4 plates in here. I want to say front slid in with it took some love. The rear took some hate to get my 11 by 14 level 4. Now I would imagine high speed, fancy, super thin, super light level 3s that are going to be skinnier probably will slide in a little bit better. So this does, inside of it, there are Velcro straps and whatnot that accommodate for the 10 by 12 versus 11 by 14. Those are solid. However, for my setup, mag dump, more OCD. I don't like using these toggles unnecessarily and stretching them until I have to. So I actually had to, if you're familiar with body armor, there's a flap here that goes up inside, Velcros down, holds the plate in. You'll notice it was not long enough for my 11 by 14 level 4s. So I actually bought a sewing machine and bought more cordura and bought some more Velcro, and I extended this flap with an overlap stitch, nice cross stitch. It's very fancy. Any SF guy knows how to sew. So I actually extended this thing so it actually comes in here significantly further to compensate for the fact that it didn't actually get, the plate basically doesn't go all the way in. Once you have the plate and the shoulder straps adjusted, the plate goes where it's supposed to go. This was a little OCD deficiency that was a little annoying for my quirks, but the old-fashioned cummerbund, the Velcro, no matter where the cummerbund is tightened, outweighed that. That was extremely important to me. You'll see in the back, the thing wrapped around just fine. So same plates, 11 by 14 level 4s. This carrier strap or the securing flap right here went in just fine. It was long enough, but this one, no matter how much love I gave it, the plate is all the way into the top. It just still had about 1.5 inch lip. So I had to customize it. Any SF guy knows how to sew and customize everything. But that's it. Some plate carriers, the cummerbund is a bunch of elastic strings or like laces. Fine. I like you see this one has it here once I really pull out, but I like the extra, this thicker elastic here. So it helps. To me, that just is an OCD thing. I like that it's not just those strings once you're in there. This one, you can where cummerbundless. It does come with your regular straps. I like it. I don't like it. Tomato, tomato. I secure those anyway, and the cummerbund. It does take 6x8 plates on the inside. I love it. The drag handle is beefy. It's actually sewn quite a ways down in here. The actual straps themselves, I liked that a lot. That was an OCD thing I really liked. Like I said, I actually like that these clips are in the rear. You have a relatively smooth surface up front, depending on your setup, so you're not gonna have a bunch of crap to be banging and hitting, whether it's the buttstock of your rifle, etc. Other than that, it's a pretty traditional plate carrier body armor. Some have on the inside of the the side plate carriers, they'll actually have Velcro obviously holds. Some actually have MOLLE webbing on the inside. I've never, even in my most quirky redesigning good idea fairy moments, had a thought to put anything inside here. But if there is, it does not have that. It has your spot for your 6x8s. Depending on the manufacturer, some will fit in here better than others. I have taller so my 6x8s I'll have to hold in. They have an extension flap here to deal with that. Very good design. I love it. I do not have mine in there currently. The Velcro is solid as hell. It is a solid plate carrier. If the reviews, and like I said, most of the ones I saw were poo-pooing on AR500. I don't see it, to be honest with you. This isn't some Eagle, not Eagle, I can't remember the brand you can get on like Amazon. But whatever, like I said, it is solid. And in review, I took the wider, they weren't puffier or cushier or just nicer or better made. They were just a little bit wider here. I took the wider shoulder straps. You don't have to even use those, obviously. I took those off another plate carrier. I love the cummerbund, the old-fashioned cummerbund, flip up, flip down. The biggest reason I went to this over a quick release setup I have is I want girth adjustment. I want to be able to wear it with a Carhartt and flip up, open up, zip or Velcro down, and I want to be able to take off that Carhartt, have just a t-shirt on, and be able to snug it up just as fast. That extreme diversity between a t-shirt and some big puffy snow coat, a lot of quick releases, you're either going to be super tight in one or super loose on the other setup. This one, old-fashioned cummerbunds allow you to adjust on the fly and get it as snug as you want it to be. Again, like I said, assuming your cummerbunds are only going to be limited by the gear on either side of that front flap, and which for me, it's not. I have it tightened to a t-shirt, so it has now room to go wider for a snow coat or some sort of Carhartt. Other than that, all the review stuff you'll find online is already there. The plate diversity, it is marketed to carry a 10x12 or 11x14. My 11x14 level 4s were extremely snug, required a lot of hate to put the front one in, and I had to actually sew a flap. The sewing job I did is astonishing. These plates are not going to slide out. That was just a little thing where, yeah, it does accept the 10x12 or 11x14. However, you get a thick level 4 11x14, you're going to really earn putting that in there. I'm willing to bet if I got a little high speed level 3 or 3 plus 11x14 plate, it'd probably slide in there just fine. Other than that, solid body armor. I can't troubleshoot or hypothetical any failure point any more on this than I would any other one. Like, my brain is always like, oh, worried about stitching. Well, this thing is X stitched, like I don't know if that's what it's called, but stuff's going to tear long before that stitching. I love having this come in behind the back plate versus here, and it helps us rest more perpendicular to the ground more versus angled out. Some of them, once they're on there and the strap is here, it'll be sitting like that a little bit. But other than that, I will just beat to death everything about it. I love it. I can't say I love it enough. I paid for it. This was not given to me. I paid full price. I might have got a vet discount, I think. But other than that, the AR500 Testudo Generation 2 plate carrier, solid as hell. It will be ready to rock right off the shelf with 10x12s for sure. Maybe 11x14s level 3 or 3 plus. 11x14 level 4. TBD, because I didn't try it with any other level 4s because I can't afford more than one set of level 4s. So I just had to shove the old ones in there. That is my OCD review of the AR500 Testudo Generation 2 plate carrier.